The girl jolted awake, startled to see a unicorn standing before her. To her, it felt like a lifeline. She was dehydrated and near collapse. If she didn't find water soon, she knew she wouldn't survive the desert. In legends, unicorns were guardians of nature, divine beings. She believed that if she followed it, she'd make it out alive. They crossed a patch of oasis, and in the distance, she spotted a small pool of water. Hope surged through her. Maybe she had a chance. But just as she rushed forward, the unicorn stepped in her path, blocking her way. She ignored the warning. At that moment, nothing mattered more than a drink of water. She ran to the puddle and scooped it into her hands, only to recoil in horror. The liquid wasn't water at all, but a thick, sticky white slime. Her last hope had turned into another cruel trick of the desert. Suddenly, the unicorn let out a sharp cry, a warning. The ground trembled. Instinct took over, and she dove to the side just as something lashed out from beneath the pool. It had been a trap. A monstrous desert creature had disguised itself in the slime, waiting for prey to come close. The unicorn had sensed it all along. She tried to thank the unicorn, reaching out gently, but it pulled away and turned, galloping ahead without looking back. She had no choice but to follow. After a while, the unicorn came to a sudden stop. There was something unusual about the ground, heavy moisture, soft sand. The girl knelt, digging with her hands. Moments later, a stream of clear, cold water burst from the earth. She drank deeply, savoring the taste. Then she offered some to the unicorn. Rejuvenated, the two continued onward. But as they entered the vast expanse of the Gobi, the earth again began to tremble. Out of the sand burst a massive beast, roaring as it lunged straight at her. There was no time to flee. The unicorn charged in, shielding her from the first strike, but after a few brutal blows, it was wounded. Blood streaked its side. The girl refused to stand by. She summoned all her strength and struck back with magic, forcing the creature to retreat temporarily. But she knew brute force alone wouldn't be enough. Thinking quickly, she climbed onto the monster's back. No matter how wildly it thrashed, she held firm. Then she tore loose one of the creature's armored plates, its birth shell, and as it howled in pain, she brought it down with her full strength. Again and again she struck, the weapon crashing down until finally the monster lay still. In the heart of the desert, a girl and a unicorn had survived the impossible.